I remember a time when I had a fight with my grandma and grandpa. And I'm gonna say this right now, my grandma and grandpa are the sweetest people in the world. I've never seen them get mad once. And I kind of said some hurtful things to my grandma and grandpa. And, you know, when I got home, I was really filled with guilt. And I eventually called them. And I told them I was sorry. And I broke down there. And then after that, I went to my grandma and grandpa's place a lot. I went there the next day and they even speak about it. They just went on like nothing happened and, you know, still gave me hugs and kisses. And I felt, wow, I really got the best grandma and grandpa in the world. And I know like God's always up there too, you know, looking over me. And I know that whatever I do, as long as I have regret for what I've done, I know that God will always forgive me.
Confession is when basically you're apologizing to God and He's wiping your soul like completely blank slate clean like it was at baptism. And so that's actually really like, in a sense, like comforting. So that you got a clean slate just to try again. It's like taking a shower. Yeah.
I felt like really relieved. Like a huge burden was gone.
God forgives us because He loves us, wants us to be in heaven with us, and He gave His Son to die on the cross for us.
Confession helps me encounter Jesus because He's the ultimate forgiver and He died for our sins, and that's also very humbling.
I think that a big part of having a relationship is not only talking to each other, but listening. So instead of just always asking to God, I think one of the things I need to work on personally too is just being open to sitting in silence and just listening to Him and see what He has to say instead of trying to always say my piece.
To form your relationship with Him, it takes a lot of back and forth, a lot of dialogue, as we've talked about in my crew. And that entails like sharing your personal experiences, but also having quiet time to try to listen and try to hear what He's saying, because it won't always come in a loud, booming voice.
It's like you hang out with your friends all the time, but like adoration is a chance just to chill with God. Yeah.
What I do when I feel like I've lost touch almost with my relationship with God is just go to adoration or pray, just to spend time with Him. Not even ask for anything, just sit in front of the Eucharist.
My first work camp, when we had adoration, I noticed that a lot of people were like crying, like on their knees, and I was a bit surprised by that. I hadn't seen such intensity like in front of the altar, and it scared me a little bit at first, but then I realized that like they were having this revolution, like they were seeing God really for the first time, and it was really connecting with them. And it made me pray deeper and think deeper, like He's really right here in front of us. And so it like changed my perspective a little bit.
Just whenever I'm in there, I'm always at peace. Even if I like just went in there after some really stressful time in my life, it's always peaceful in there. It's quiet. I really like quiet.